Hi, I'm Hayden Jones, this is Sam Bailey, this is All About Football World. Today we'll be discussing the Premier League and the up-and-coming Champions League campaign. And we are so glad that the Barclays Premier League has started again, as well as other leagues, but the Barclays Premier League is our league of choice. Sam, what do you have to say?
Well, we've got a great table. I think it's great. We've got Chelsea at first, Liverpool second, Tottenham at third, Manchester at fourth. It's very interesting teams at a very interesting time.
I think the only changes that you can see from there will probably be potentially Liverpool falling out of the top four, and we see a Manchester City coming in and maybe a Tottenham jumping in there. But as for Arsenal, I don't really see them jumping in there. Unfortunately this season they haven't shown it, and Wenger's looking really bad in the transfer markets.
Yes, no, Arsenal down at number 9. Maybe they'll go up one, but I think they're going to stand as they are. Their gameplay is depicting on the table, and the table never lies.
And so, like, add on to Arsenal as well, recently qualifying for the UEFA Champions League. But the ticket prices, no, not at all. Like, I would not go pay to watch an Arsenal game at that price. Highest in the Premier League, not the best team in the Premier League, doesn't make financial sense for them. So, yeah.
Speaking of the Premier League and Rooney, he has decided to stay with Manchester. The Guardian online released a video of Moyes stating that Rooney has in fact decided to stay for Manchester after their last match. I think it's a good move for Manchester, but for Chelsea, Mourinho was very keen on buying Rooney, getting him into the team, but it looks like Rooney has made his choice.
Just speaking about Rooney, he is a former Everton player, and Everton have finished above Liverpool for the last 2 seasons. Now, Liverpool fans won't like that at all. And I think this season is a season where Liverpool take back that Merseyside's number 1 position. They've made the right signings, they got the right manager. Everton, not so much. Everton have not made signings and have not got a good manager in my eyes. Roberto Martinez is a relegation-prone manager. And I think Everton are going to fall into the bottom half of the table, and it's inevitable. So let's speak about the UEFA Champions League. English and Spanish teams, they're going to bring it this year.
As well as the 2 German teams who annihilated last season, I think they're going to show us some pretty good football.
I think with Real Madrid and Barcelona, in their case, Neymar coming to Barcelona, Isco, as I mentioned in last week's episode, they're going to bring the fire, and the Spanish teams are going to look really hot this year, including Atletico Madrid. Let's don't forget about them. They're also a third team that's coming up. They've signed David Villa, and David Villa is looking really good right now. And you cannot forget about the English teams. Think about it. Chelsea, Mourinho has just gone there. Man United have a new manager. Could that bring new success? Arsenal, Arsene Wenger. But hey, Arsenal have always got a chance. They've never won it, but they can do it. And let's not forget about Manchester City. They're perhaps the outsiders in this one, because they've never actually got past the group stage, or Europa League even. But let's hope for the best. Let's hope for an English, a Spanish or a German team to really show us this year and stand out from the rest and give us highlight reel after highlight reel to watch.
What do you guys think? Which club from which country do you think will end up at the top of the Champions League? Please leave your comments, your thoughts on our Facebook and Twitter pages.
And to continue with the UEFA Champions League, Chelsea FC are one of the most important teams at the moment in England. With Jose Mourinho there, he's very hungry for success. So Sam, as a Chelsea supporter, would you say that Torres and Bar are good enough up front?
Demba Ba has proven himself to be a great footballer these days. Torres, on the other hand, not so much. He's been light-heartedly running around the field, not interested in being stern and getting the ball into the goal. So on that note, I don't think Torres is up to standards for this Champions League.
Thanks for watching another episode of All About Football World. We'd like to thank everyone that watched. Unfortunately, Luwi was not here today. He was unavailable. But don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe to our YouTube page.
And please check out our Twitter and Facebook pages as well.
It's All About Football World. See you again.